Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. Got a good one for you today. Going to get into Filip Hrgovic and Joyce, and what should be a really boring, unwatchable heavyweight fight. It reminds me of why I hate heavyweight boxing. It really does. Before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog on all forms of social media. Like, share, and subscribe. Please like the video. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not. Also, make sure to join the Patreon and get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Link is in the ticker below. It's also it's in the description. Just $5 a month gets the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you asked to book anything. It gets you request a video. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, you'll get all types of stuff. It's a great community to be a part of. We stream fights. It's a live community, but most importantly, we give you the live props. The updated props and the live betting. You get all of that for just $5 a month, with as well as the lock of the week, the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, the Carnival Bar. Then when you're done with that, go back to YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. That's Texas Boxing Scene. All proceeds from that channel is going to go to autism research and recovery. All right, let's get into today's show. Oh, what happened here? Let's get into today's show. Filip Hrgovic, Joyce. Boy, I don't like heavyweight boxing generally. And this fight is a reminder as to why I don't like heavyweight boxing. Hrgovic 6'6", 250, durable, good chin. He's mostly big and slow. He's straightforward, not a ton to him. Throws big shots. Pretty solid from long range. He's got a nice jab, but he's stationary, slow-fisted. Head is on the line. He's mauling. He's relentless. He's so easy to hit, though. Kind of your big, typical heavyweight, like I said, 6'6", 250, which is now the size of a lot of heavyweights, which is crazy. There was a night and day difference between his fight with Zhang and Joyce. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm totally distracted. There was a night and day difference in between his fights with Dubois and Zhang. In the Zhang fight, he looked good. He looked mobile. He looked like he could move. In the Dubois fight, he showed nothing. I don't know if that had more to do with Dubois being fairly more athletic or what, but he looked horrible in the Dubois fight, and he looked like a killer in the Zhang fight. So I don't know what to make of it. I'm torn on Hrgovic. He said basic, sharp, 1-2s. He looks like he can land them from the outside. He does stand in front of you. The straight right's really good. Pretty good power. He can knock you out. Has some gas tank issues, it appears. I'm worried about him fading in the second half of the fight. Front foot guy, constantly coming forward. This fight really reminds me of why I hate heavyweights. Like, I keep getting stuck on that. He telegraphs his shots. It's just typical. You know, he's what you, if you had a 6'6", 250, not hyper athletic guy, and you wanted to turn him into a boxer, and he did that for a while, you would get Filip Hrgovic. He looked mobile and athletic against Zhang, but was that just compared to Zhang, who was so stationary? There's a lot here. There's a lot to unpack with this guy. He does stand in front of you. He does jab. He drops his lead hand. He's easy to counter. He drops his backhand when he throws the right, and the right hand's a good punch, but he drops it. He's easy to counter. Joyce is so slow, he's going to have to time it. There's a lot to make of this fight. Joyce, we know what he is. He's slow as molasses, 6'6", 280. He's a huge dude. Has that jab. Grinds it out. He can fight better off the back foot than Hrgovic can. I'm convinced of that. He can fight off the back foot a little bit compared to Hrgovic. I don't know if that's going to come into play. I think these guys are going to stand at range and in and just slug it out. He's physically strong. He can back you up. He can throw in 2s and 3s, but painfully slow. Like he'll jab and then he'll throw these right hand left hook to the body, and it's so slow. It's so slow to watch. But he's consistent and he's big as hell. Like I said, 6'6", 280. You know what you're getting with him. You're getting a mauler. Keeps moving forward and firing. Head is on a line. There's not much movement. He gets tagged a lot and he gets tagged clean. Super basic. Comes forward behind the jab and just looks to maul you and weigh you down. If Hrgovic gets against the back ropes, it's going to be over for him. If he gets backed up to the ropes, it's over. Goes to the body a little bit. But again, like these shots are so slow, but he does go to the body a little bit. Has a durable chin, but he gets hit so clean so often. It's like, yeah, I don't know that that's the best thing in the world. Obviously, he doesn't have a huge pop. He's strong, but he's not the biggest hitter. And it's so slow, you see him coming. It's all based on timing and the jab. If you can move, you can turn him, you can beat him. But I don't know if Hrgovic can do that. So this is an extremely difficult fight to bet. It is an extremely difficult fight to bet. I got a couple thoughts on this. Pulled up the wrong thing. All right, let's take a look at this. This is all screwed up here. All right, sorry about that, guys. Joyce, Hrgovic. I like Hrgovic, and I like the over. These are the two bets that I like on this. I like Hrgovic, and I like the over. I don't think anyone's going to get iced. I think this fight's going to grind out. I think if anything, there's a late stoppage. I do like the over in this fight. I think that's a good bet. I would bet the over. And I would take Hrgovic on the money line. I'm actually more confident in the over than I am in Hrgovic. I think Hrgovic wins this fight. Joyce looks pretty sharp, but Hrgovic, like I said, he looks so bad in the Dubois fight and so good in the Zhang fight. I can't really get a read on him. And it's not baseball. You don't get 600 plate appearances a year. It's not basketball. You don't get 82 games a year. There's very small sample sizes to make judgments on these guys. And Hrgovic is a guy where it's hard to get a read on because he's flawed, but his strengths are he's long, he's powerful, and he can keep you at the end of his punches. If he can't keep you at the end of his punches, like with Dubois, he's going to get lit up. And it's really hard to bet on. But I like Hrgovic, and I like the over. $100 bet on Hrgovic is $27.02. The over is even money, obviously. $100 is going to make you $100. I feel more confident in the over, but Hrgovic at minus 370. I don't love the odds on it. I don't think this is a 50-50 fight. I think this is a 60-40 fight in favor of Hrgovic. So I wouldn't bet Joyce at 275. It was plus 500. I'd bet on Joyce. I think it's worth it at that point. But at plus 275, I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze there. Hrgovic at minus 370 is probably your bet, although I like the over. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog on all forms of social media. It is March 31st, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.